So I'm gonna do a live video real quick. Um, one, because it's just much easier and it'll automatically upload to my channel so anybody can see it. And two, because if anybody does pop up out of the viewers that I do have, I can probably answer some questions. And even if I don't get anybody on here live, um, I will still answer questions after the fact. Just leave them in the comments below. Questions and comments in regards to what I speak of. Please don't criticize because that won't help. So I titled this video a lot about me. And the reason why I titled this video a lot about me is because I want people to know who Dee is. I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. I have a beautiful, or 13-month-old. And when I say beautiful, I mean overall personality, looks, everything. She's a beautiful child by the grace of God. I'm currently working on building my own business. Haven't really gotten that far in it so far. It's been a little tough. And just overall getting rebuilding after after a situation that happened to me last year. And background on that is I was in a relationship that turned into a domestic violence relationship after moving in with the individual. We had a wedding. Unfortunately, we're not legally married. Due to the fact that that person, we're not going to go there. We just not going to go there, okay? And long story short, it became a verbally abusive situation when I moved in. It became a psychologically abusive relationship along with the verbal the longer I stayed. In the last couple months, because I wouldn't let go of my family, and I was upset that he destroyed my friendships. He was contacting people and stirring up drama and making problems for me. The situation became physical. I'm not sure what makes people narcissistic, but I am sure that anyone in this situation has to get out. During the entire course of my pregnancy, at least after I found out I was pregnant, it was abusive. Mentally and verbally abusive. Here, no, baby. It was mentally and verbally abusive. There were days that I literally, I literally put myself in a position to just stay locked in my room. I literally would lock the door. These situations are very difficult for most people. And I say that because most women can get out because it's not that bad right now. And then most women can't get out because they've gone into it so far. Sorry, I was letting my daughter down a little bit. They've gotten into it so far that they're scared to leave. They're afraid of what the person might do to them or their children. They're afraid to lose their children because this person is threatening to take their child. I got several idle threats. I will call them idle because nothing ever solidified. No court papers ever showed up. Nothing was ever said to me. And my situation was I ended up in the hospital, and this person packed all of their things, abandoned the apartment we were in, and within the same day, because my neighbor asked if I was moving, because she always, looked out for me, especially being that I was pregnant and went into labor really early in my pregnancy. So I was on some medications to help with that. I can't remember what they were at this point, but it was stuff to stop my child from being birthed early, which I hated. But I will say that I was able to get away from the situation because he didn't want to be found out of who he was. I finally, told my parents what happened. The week everything kind of came to a head, and I'm not sure if he got a call or if someone else approached him about it. But I literally was trying to figure out every way to get out to make sure it wouldn't get worse, especially being that I was still pregnant. I had a chance to make sure that my child would be with me without any problems, and by the grace of God, she was never born in his presence, simply because she was climbing up on the bed and I was helping her, simply because he just didn't want to be there. He let me know he didn't want anything to do, in his words were, I don't want anything to do with you or that baby. He convinced his family that she wasn't his. He got a DNA test on her. Everything to try to make me out to look like, oh, well, she cheated on me, so I have to find out if the baby's actually mine. And I couldn't cheat on anybody because I was being watched like a hawk. And if I wasn't being watched like a hawk, I was stuck, in the car with him, being hauled all over Southern California, sick as a dog on most days, drained of energy. I had sleep deprivation. It was a lot of torturous types things happening, in a sense where people like this, they break you down mentally and emotionally, so that you don't have anything left but to depend on them. You know what I mean? These people don't understand. They just don't understand what they're doing because they don't think that there's a problem. And that's what we as domestic violence survivors have to remember in our situation. A lot of times these people don't realize what they're doing. They don't think that there's a problem. They don't acknowledge that they're the problem because of what they're doing. So I don't want this video to go on 20 minutes or anything, but I just want to encourage anyone in these types of situations to seek help. There's help all over the place. The last video I tried to record, my daughter was all up in it, and that did not help. But seek help. Seek guidance on what you should do. There are websites where if he comes home, there's places where you can, with the click of a button, and it'll even delete from your history. If you need help, and he'll never be able to know because it won't even be in the search history. It'll go to like the IRS, website, or it'll send you off to Amazon.com or something, and completely delete it from your internet history. But seek help. Find someone that can help you. Like I was telling before when I was trying to record. Sorry, in the message simply put what was going on. And so I'm just encouraging you to seek help, find someone that can help, because you have to get out. You can't remain in that situation. And it's not good for you or your children. I know, honey, I'm looking. Where'd you drop your binky? And we're cleaning today, so no, don't get down, honey. You're gonna hurt yourself. Where'd you put your binky? But that's all I wanted to say, you guys. I'm sorry. This video is like almost 12 minutes long. Actually, it's gonna be 12 minutes long. Any questions or advice, just leave it in the box below and I'll answer you.